If you think Donald Trump was only talking about Second Amendment voters, then you have to completely ignore the first part of his own words. While we don't really think that he was seriously suggesting that people should assassinate Hillary Clinton, either before or after the election, we do think that some of his more rabid followers and others watching around the world might think so, and could potentially act on it. Before we go any further, we've never ever seen or heard a statement by Hillary Clinton that she wants to repeal the Second Amendment, or the right of a civilian to own and bear arms. The question is whether it includes assault rifles or similar type weapons. We own a rifle, although not one of that type, and we also own several pistols and even carry one of them at times. Yes, we also have a license to carry. And we firmly believe that Hillary has no intention of taking our guns away. Nevertheless, we have no problem with the curtailment of the purchase of guns by violent felons, the mentally ill, and the proven dangerous, nor with the background checks. In Georgia, we require a background check before you can obtain a license to carry. There's nothing wrong with requiring one before purchasing a gun. However, you're being tricked and fooled that Clinton wants to abolish the Second Amendment. Republicans think if they can say that Clinton wants to abolish the Second Amendment often enough and loud enough, that the American people will finally accept it as the truth, even if it is a complete lie. If you don't believe me, check it out on PolitiFact, or Snoops, or both, or better yet, her speeches and her website. Again, Hillary Clinton does not want to abolish the Second Amendment to the Constitution. Words are power, and this is something that the Trumpster seems to have forgotten. Every word by a presidential candidate or a president has to be measured and weighed because of that power and the potential that someone will act on them. Both candidates have had missteps on what they have said, but the difference is that misstatements by Hillary Clinton have only resulted in making her look bad and forced her to explain or rephrase, whereas the blind acceptance by his followers of any and all statements Trump might utter, even the suggestion of the assassination of his Democratic opponent should she win the race for president, makes the nation look bad. We expect this in some backwoods dictatorship countries in other parts of the world, but not in the United States. Trump is a huckster, a con artist, the P.T. Barnum of American politics, and to elect him President of the United States could mean the end of the United States as we know it. However, as Barnum said many years ago, there's a sucker born every minute. Let's not add to them. I'm Homer Scarborough for Georgia News Online.